The sixth season of Game of Thrones premieres April 24th. Need a refresher course to remember where we last left the Starks, Lannisters, Targaryens, and all the rest? Here's a handy map and guide to what your favorite and least favorite characters were up to. Obviously, the most shocking development in Season 5 was the murder of Jon Snow at the hands of the Night's Watch at the Wall. This will likely affect both Stannis' loyal advisor Ser Davos and the Red Priestess Melisandre, who are already both reeling from Stannis' defeat at Winterfell last season. Speaking of Winterfell, Roose Bolton and his unspeakably evil son Ramsay still rule the North, having seized it from the remaining Stark forces. However, Ramsay's captives, Sansa Stark and Theon Greyjoy, also known as Reek, have just fled the castle. According to the most recent Game of Thrones trailer, it seems that they'll shortly encounter Brienne of Tarth, who has just killed Stannis Baratheon and avenged his brother Renly. Meanwhile, Bran is north of the Wall, continuing his magical training under the Three-Eyed Raven. His new green sight abilities will likely provide some answers to Game of Thrones' biggest mysteries this season. But Bran isn't alone up there, as the White Walkers are also massing their forces, led by the mysterious Night's King. In King's Landing, King Tommen is not doing so well. The religious fanatics known as the Sparrows had basically established martial law and imprisoned his fiancée Marjorie and his mother Cersei for the crime of incest. They let Cersei go last season, but only after the ultimate walk of shame through the city. She's back in the palace and almost certainly plotting revenge with help from her mysterious, giant, potentially undead knight, Sir Robert Strong. Cersei's year is about to get worse though, because her brother Jaime is sailing from Dorne with their poisoned daughter Myrcella. She hadn't quite died when Season 5 ended, but she was very, very close. That would leave only Tommen as Jaime and Cersei's last living child, although to be fair, he is the ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. Beyond Westeros and across the Narrow Sea, Arya Stark has spent a long season training with the Faceless Men, the elite face-changing assassins of Braavos. But after breaking the Assassin's rules by enacting her own bloody revenge on Ser Meryn Trant, Arya is made blind. In Meereen, Tyrion Lannister, Varys, and Daenerys had their gladiator revelries interrupted by an assassination attempt by the Sons of the Harpy. Hizdar, Daenerys' husband, gets a knife in the gut, and she is whisked away by her long-absent dragon, Drogon. Jorah Mormont and Daario Naharis have set out to find the woman they both love and are heading north into the land of the Dothraki, where Drogon was last seen flying. Seeing as Jorah is Daenerys' betrayer while Daario is her lover, this partnership will likely be a bit tense, especially since Jorah secretly has the plague-like disease Grayscale. At least they're heading in the right direction. Daenerys is in the land of the Dothraki, having effectively been dropped off and abandoned by Drogon. She's quickly discovered by a Khalasar of Dothraki who take her prisoner. We don't know what for, but it's probably not good. There are some characters whose intentions and locations are more mysterious. The Tyrells of Highgarden can't possibly be happy that Marjorie and her brother Loras have been imprisoned by the Sparrows. The Martells are plotting revenge on the Lannisters, but seem to be staying put in Dorne for the moment. We do know that in Season 6 we'll be checking in with the Tullys in Riverrun for the first time since Catelyn was killed at the Red Wedding, as well as with the Greyjoys in the Iron Islands. That leaves Peter Baelish, aka Littlefinger. This schemer gave Sansa to the Boltons to secure an alliance with the North, and he's already in charge of the Reach. Whatever his endgame is, it's probably starting very soon.